Living life on your terms is not about having a shit ton of money. It's not about having your nice cars or your nice houses. It's about mentally connecting, emotionally connecting with who you are and what you want out of life. Let's get into this. Welcome to the Rise to Thrive show. I am your host, James Boardman. And if you are coming through, then please do let me know. So listen, I always like to start these shows with a question. And that question is, are you living life on your own terms? And the answers are, yes, I'm living life on my own terms. No, I need to do more. Look at this setting. I'm just waiting for my mate Kirsty to board up and come out. And we decided to bring the paddle boards out. And this, honestly, is just such a moment before coming on live. I was just sitting here thinking, this, not every day is like this. And I wanted to do a live out here on the paddleboard forever. And after we were talking yesterday about just talking a good game and not following up on a good game, I was like, we're doing this. So I'm gripping my phone with sheer for the life of me, because it's my business, and if it goes to the bottom of the ocean, I'm going to be ruined. How are you guys? Look at this. How amazing is this? So I want to talk about living life on your own terms, because it can be a confusing statement. What do we mean by living life on your own terms? I never really understood it. I always used to think it's like living the life of your dreams, or having to have loads of money to be able to go and do stuff. Like something like this, you think, oh my God, I have to go to south of France for. But it's not for me. And I have been trying to figure this out over the last however many years. And I feel like I'm slowly but surely coming to answers for myself. And maybe I wanted to share them with you. And living life on your terms for me is a couple of things. Number one, it's how you own your time. How you own your time. We spoke about this yesterday, and I've done quite a lot on it recently. For me, I'm a millionaire when it comes to time. Not money, but time. That's because I'm in full control of my own time. I completely shifted my career from running a boot camp here, running a really successful business here, to starting again and running one online. Time is something that is so valuable to me because I understand the importance of it and the currency of it. And I used to abuse time. Somebody said it really resonated yesterday when I said it. I used to abuse time. And I did used to abuse time. I used to not take those moments, not make the most of my time, just waste time, dwelling, procrastinating, feeling sorry for myself. And I think if we added all of that time up together and put it in a bag, we would have years in that bag wasted. Now, for me, living life on your terms is being in control of that time and using your time valuably, but with balance. So, for example, the mornings are mine. I live the life that I want to lead in the mornings. I never used to a year ago, or just before COVID, the first COVID 1.0, because I used to have to take my boot camps. I used to have to take my people literally up on this hill here. I used to work from 5:30 till 7:30, and I'd watch that sun come up, and I'd see all the paddleboarders coming out here, and I think, I want that life. That's the life that I want to lead. So we made it happen. A year and a half later, I'm here. I live life on my terms in the morning. Work. I start work very early. I start work at 7:30, do bits at home, then take it to the office, and I finish at 2:30 every single day. Every single day, regardless of what's going on. It doesn't matter if there's a huge fucking launch, doesn't matter what's going on around me. I finish work at 2:30 because that allows me to wrap up my day and then spend time with the kids as soon as they finished nursery/school. And that's when I get to be dad. And I live life on my terms in my career and then in my personal life, because I own that time. I'm not a millionaire, like in money wise, no, far from it. But in time, I am, because I control those measures. So I get to live life on my terms in that respect. I get to live life on my own terms as well within my career. Like, I spoke about this in my other company. If I dedicated the next year to 2 years I could literally drive the man coach through the roof and take over the world, but I don't want to, because then it would affect the way that I want to live my life. There are sacrifices to then suddenly getting busier, being in the limelight more, writing more books, doing more talk shows. I love the life that I lead now. I've got a little one on the way. I've got a 4-year-old that drives me mental. I've got 2 teenagers that need their dad to support them. I'm loving life the way that I live it now. I don't want any more. I don't want any less. It's just finding that balance within your career. And if you're unhappy in your career, it's about doing something about it. I spoke about this last night in a post. You know, if you get punched in the face 9 hours a day, 5 days a week, you do something about it, right? So if that's what's happening to you when you go to your job, you get punched in the head all the time and it feels like you're getting punched in the head and you don't do anything about it, guess what? Nothing changes. So living your life on your terms is controlling the controllables, the things that make you happy, the balance. And this is what I bring it down to. When I think about all the things I've just spoken about, and I think about my 4 pillars, and I think about time, I think about balance. So it's balance between working hard, being a dad, having time for myself, having time for the people I love, having time for my friends. Living the life on my terms doesn't mean like traveling the world or having really nice cars or eating caviar. It's the simplest things in life, like sitting here, peace and quiet. Mentally, it will set me up for the day. After this, it gives you that clarity of identity and knowing who you are. And I think through that process of living life on your terms, you figure out who you are and what your process is and what your journey is and what your mission is. Because those things don't come to us right away. It comes with adventure. It comes from being a journeyman, being on a journey and figuring out all of that stuff along the way. Come on, girl, get in here, let's go. I'm drifting. So I just want to leave you with that. What do you visualize living life on your terms to be? And what do you need to be doing between now and a year from now to make that happen? What are the changes that need to be made? Because remember, nothing will change unless you change them. But nothing will change unless you know what change you want. And I think it's really important to understand the changes that you do want, because we predicate the rest of our life on that. I'm going to love you and leave you. There is no show tomorrow. It's no social media day. So I'm just going to enjoy the day without looking at my phone or talking to my phone like a weirdo. And then I will see you Friday. Much love, guys. Enjoy the sun. Have a great day.